World War II, a war full of chaos, fear, and courage. But some stories rise above the rest. Stories of intelligence and strategy that changed the course of battle. This is the story of one American soldier, James Miller, whose mind became his deadliest weapon. It was 1944, deep in the forests of France. The enemy believed they had the upper hand. Heavily armed, confident, ready to crush any resistance. But James, a small corporal, had other plans. He observed, calculated, waited. Every tree, shadow, and sound became part of his plan. With sticks, rocks, and abandoned rifles, he set traps, lured the enemy into narrow paths, where their numbers meant nothing. He mimicked gunfire, created decoys. The enemy thought a full battalion was attacking. Panic spread. Some tripped over traps. Others fired blindly. Confusion took over. James moved silently, from tree to tree, intercepting enemy movements, turning their strategy against them. Each step, each sound reinforced the illusion. His men, nervous but trusting, followed his lead, striking at the perfect moment. The small unit became a phantom force, deadly in the enemy's mind. In less than an hour, what could have been a massacre became a stunning victory. The enemy retreated, confused, defeated. James Miller, the unassuming corporal, had saved his unit without a single direct confrontation. Intelligence, courage, and strategy had won the day. By sunset, the forest was silent. Only whispers of leaves and the exhausted breaths of soldiers remained. One mind, one plan had outsmarted an entire enemy force. Sometimes the mind is the deadliest weapon, and history remembers those who act with foresight, courage, and cleverness. The night fell over the forest. Shadows deepened, and the enemy tried to regroup. But James Miller was already planning his next move. Every sound, every rustle of leaves, every distant footstep told him where they were. He moved like a ghost, unseen, unheard, placing small traps, adjusting decoys, guiding his men silently, each action carefully calculated, every risk measured. The enemy, unaware, stumbled into his plan again and again. Confusion turned to fear, fear turned to chaos. James remembered his training, long hours in boot camp, learning how to read terrain, anticipate enemy moves, and act without hesitation. Now all that knowledge, all that preparation, became the difference between life and death. He whispered orders to his men, each word precise, each gesture meaningful. They trusted him completely. In the dense forest, the enemy began to scatter. Some surrendered, others ran blindly, their discipline shattered, their morale broken, and all this without James firing a single shot directly. His mind, his patience, his courage had turned the tide. By dawn, the forest was quiet. The battle over. His small unit had survived, victorious against overwhelming odds. James Miller looked at his men, exhausted but alive. Each one understood what had happened. That intellect, strategy, and courage could triumph over brute force.